Darren Roberson is the glue that keeps the bank on the same page across the state of Ohio. His educational background has a little taste of every piece of STEM. With his success, he has been able to give back to the community as his way of showing appreciation.
My name is Dan Roberson. I'm PNC's Community Development Consultant for Northern Ohio. I cover the Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Youngstown, and Toledo markets. And my job is honestly just to connect the banks and the bank's resources to our communities for the empowerment, for the better of all, with a specific focus on low to moderate income, underserved, unbanked individuals and families to help provide support to affordable housing, community and economic development, and financial education and literacy.
That's awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about your educational background?
Yeah, definitely. I am homegrown from Akron Public Schools, but I did also take both my associate degree, my bachelor's degree, and my workplace certification at the University of Akron. So currently, I hold a business. A bachelor's of business organizational supervision, also a certification in workplace communication and associate of the arts too as well.
Now, through your education and even your younger self, have you ever had any mentors that got you to
Yes,
where you are today?
yes. I throughout my life, I feel like I've had a lot of mentors and people to look up to model myself after, as well as to come to for questions and so forth. They come give me some guidance throughout the years. And I think that's truly important for anybody that as you're growing and trying to understand where you're at. I know growing up as a kid, I initially wanted to be a doctor and switched that out to, okay, I'll go for a biologist, to switch out to a biomedical engineer, to switch out again to be a, respiratory therapist before centering on to where I sit now, which would go in the finance, but slash also business administration and also organization supervision role. But I feel like I've dabbled in all those areas, at least a little bit from an educational standpoint, and most importantly, from the help of mentors and connecting to different people for that support to help me find my way on that journey.
That's awesome. Hey, everything starts somewhere. You like where you are now? Are you happy you got there?
I am absolutely loving where I'm at right now. I think my journey through learning, through the university and my mentors and so forth have put me in a place that I can give back to the community through my actual job, which is really, really huge to me. When people speak about corporate social responsibility, literally community development is a part of that. And it makes me really happy that I get up every day, try to figure out different ways that we can support our communities for the better. And then also to my own personal background and the things I give. I sit on boards and other committees too in my personal time, but it's just really fulfilling having my professional life kind of mend with that too as well.
Awesome. All right, so if you can think back to your 8, 9-year-old self, what advice would you give yourself?
I want to say like the ones, the tried and true ones, right? Like the don't give up and so forth, and they're all, and everyone always says, but I want to make it a little bit different. Don't give up on trying new things, and don't be afraid of trying new things. And then last but not least, don't be afraid of failing. Honestly, when you fail, it's not a true fall. It's not a true fall, right? You're not truly completely losing out in the end. It would be more of this is a lesson that you can learn as you're trying to build to who you are going to be in the future. So, this is just another step. This is just another step. So when you don't hit those top grades, right, in science and math, when you don't get that position that you've been wanting for when you're ninth grade at, a school monitor or whatever it may be, or whatever it may be, that's okay. That's okay. Just take it as a lesson that you can learn to build on it, and then you can make yourself better.
That's awesome. Okay, kind of a similar question. Our main audience is students K through 12. Mm-hmm. So what advice would you have for students now?
I say as a variation of my own message I would give to myself as a 9-year-old. Overall, don't give up on yourself, no matter the situation. Every success and failure is a lesson for you. So if you do succeed at, getting that certain role at school or whatever that you're looking for, or those grades, or, maybe you did a great talent show or whatever it may be. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe it was something that didn't go very well for you. Those are all times you can take and reflect and build on it and make yourself better. And that's okay. Nobody is perfect. We are all human. So you got to learn to be able to forgive yourself, take that as a lesson, and keep going. And if you did have success, again, take it as a lesson, a learning lesson, and keep growing.
I like that advice. All right, and the last question I have for you, what does STEM mean to you? Obviously, besides the acronym.
I think one of the things I had to learn, and this was later in life, this actually STEM applies across the board. Everyone has this thought in their mind that, it's only if you're going to be a scientist or engineer, right? Or something in mathematics, or, across the board. But no, when it comes to STEM, it applies to all walks of life. You can find STEM strategies, ideas, and no matter what job you're a part of. Obviously, in banking, we're hitting heavy on the mathematics portion, right? And math and so forth. But just, our interactions with individuals, right? And how we connect to people and so forth is also, I think, truly important and truly a part of STEM. There's the science of connecting with people. There's the psychology, working together with individuals. There's the organization psychology of how businesses run, and, and how to upgrade or augment those businesses and create those relationships and deepen those relationships. There's so much in there. There's social engineering, right? There's so many different aspects of STEM that you can apply across the board, no matter what job you're in. So I truly feel that STEM is amazingly important, no matter what you do.
I like that. And like when I was in school, it was we had like a STEM week. We learned about STEM for just like a week, and would do like certain like science, technology, and like stuff like that. To me, STEM was just the acronym. And then now working with it, I'm seeing like STEM's literally everything. So I like that. Like,
that's right.
Explaining to kids like now, like, no, STEM's everywhere. You don't think it is, but everywhere you look, STEM's there.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, well, that's all I have for you. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I just want everyone to continue to be their best selves. Just strive not to be better than that other person that's next to you. Just strive to be better than who you were yesterday. That's the only thing you need to work on.